Hello my darlings, welcome to a new video. It has been a really long time since I last did a pure dedicated fashion video. I think possibly it might even have been a year, so let's just say this is really overdue. I thought now is the perfect time because we are, do you know what, I'm actually not going to say the A word, but with the recent gloomy days in July, we've certainly been thinking about that. However, we are very much in peak summer right now, and my summer holiday, we are going to Italy for a little while. It's coming up very, very soon. So I have been ordering a few really gorgeous pieces for that trip. We're also attending an incredible wedding during our trip to Italy. So these pieces that I'm going to share with you, there are a few really smart occasion wear bits, but also some bits which will maybe transition our wardrobes from summer into the next season, which I'm not going to mention yet. Everything that I'm going to wear and show you, I'll leave linked in the description box down below. You'll also see little QR codes on the screen which you can scan, and that will hopefully make it super duper easy for you. If you are new to the channel or haven't yet subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button down below. That means the world to me. And if you'd like to see these pieces in action, whether it's here at home in the Cotswolds or on our incredible trip to Italy, then make sure you're subscribed to stay up to date with the vlogs of our daily life here in the Cotswolds. So without further ado, let's get started with what I'm wearing right now. So I actually already have this dress, but in white, and oh my goodness, I love it. It's just so comfortable to wear thanks to the knitted top, and I am an absolute sucker for a scallop neckline. I'll also leave my jewellery linked down below, by the way. This is my jewellery, it is lab-grown sapphires, and then my earrings are Monica Vinader. Haven't done anything bracelet-wise yet, but we'll get there. I'm just going to pop on these shoes, which I recently ordered from H&M. I'm yet to decide if they are comfortable enough, because a heel height like this, more of a kitten heel, I would say this is the kind of thing that I want to wear as like an everyday shoe, so I just need to make sure they're comfy. The dress is this kind of olivey sage green colour, which I find really versatile, and I think as we move to autumn, I can probably start to add in some knitwear over the top, and it'll just appear like a skirt as opposed to a dress as well. But it's super comfortable, easy to throw on, great for days in the garden. Sometimes you just find a colour, and when you wear it, it makes your skin glow, and it's your colour. I have not yet done a colour analysis, but whenever I wear this band of pastels, whether it's pastel pink or pastel yellow or blue or green, I just absolutely love it. The silhouette of this dress is perfection. I love a fitted bodice, I love a square neckline, and it's a beautiful linen material, which means it's breathable. So this is a very, very strong contender as my wedding guest outfit for our Italian wedding. There's something very princessy about this, but we do still have the modern touch of pockets, and I think this is called like a lattice detail that you can see here as well, and I think it is absolutely beautiful. It fits to perfection thanks to this smocked area at the back here. I'm being taken over by this giant plant, but as you can see, the length is absolutely gorgeous. A really elegant length that just delicately shows off your footwear, but it's the silhouette, the fabric, and the colour for me that I think is just absolutely gorgeous. And this may just be one of the prettiest dresses I think I have ever tried on. When I see a piece that has got a smocked bodice, I instantly just fall in love with it a little bit. It's probably one of my favourite design details. The smocked bodice just means that it fits you so, so perfectly. You've got this delicate little ruffle around the neckline. I need to just iron that one up a bit, and that little bit of elasticity around the sleeves. The fabric is really lovely and lightweight. It's got a beautiful hang to it. Oh, we actually don't have pockets, but the smocking continues down to the waist, so not only is it super comfortable, but it really elongates the torso, and then it just flows into this really natural skirt silhouette. Thinking of summer holidays, I feel like this is going to be a really nice day dress. Pop it on for lunches, pop it on for breakfast, but depending on your job, you know, you could wear this in the UK as a summer work dress as well. I feel like it's really, really versatile, and the pattern on it, the very delicate little blue florals, I think is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this dress is amazing. I will first off say I'm not wearing the right bra for this. Maybe you'd want to go braless. This dress makes me want to instantly book a trip to Hawaii or Thailand or somewhere really tropical and fabulous. Winter holidays? I know I don't even want to think about that yet, but the silhouette, it's got this really sweet little kind of dip on the waist, which I think is such a nice design detail. And I have to say, a halter neck is probably my favourite. Ooh, that or a square neckline, two of my favourites. We do have little pockets, and the skirt length is super long. I would actually have to shorten this a little bit, which is fine. It's definitely worth it, but it certainly just gives a lot of drama and a lot of movement to the dress. I think for a really special holiday dress or a special occasion dress in the right place, I don't know, I think these are hibiscus. Oh no, actually they're peony. I thought they were hibiscus, in which case it does work for an English country garden. I was going to say it's maybe save it for more tropical locations, but as it's peonies, I think we can wear this for English country gardens as well. It is a real statement dress, so I'd probably be inclined to actually list this on a rental website after wearing it myself, to try and earn some money back on it. Let me know if you guys do that. I think it's a really, really good idea, and it's something that I definitely want to explore more of, because I just hate the idea of fabulous things like this just sitting in my wardrobe, only coming out on high days and holidays. Well, I have always been a fan of strapless dresses, especially to wear on holidays and warm days, at home, out and about, on the beach, lunch on the beach, all of those sorts of things. But I also feel like strapless dresses have had a really big moment this year, and I've tried a lot and I think this one is my favourite. There are so many things that are perfect about this. First of all, there's that design detail again, the smocked bodice, making it super comfortable. It fits just so well, and I do find it really, really flattering. But we've got some nice additional design details, this little ruffle along the top here, this little bow detail which doesn't actually do anything, but it's just quite cute. It does have pockets, and thinking to when you're abroad, you're on the beach, you want to throw something on really easily over your bikini. This is going to be so easy to do so because it's so elasticated, but also the fact that the skirt is just loose and flowy. It's got this little ruffle down at the bottom. I think it's going to be one of those things that you just want to wear all the time, on holiday, at home on hot days. I think the price per wear on this one is going to be amazing. So I would actually go as far as to say this is probably my favourite piece that I've showed you so far, just because I know, knowing my own personal habits on holiday, when I just want to grab things that are easy to wear and comfortable and look fabulous, this is going to be one that I am wearing on repeat. This retailer, by the way, I will, as I said, leave everything linked down below. It should be super easy to find the pieces, but they do sometimes have stock issues. Things go in and out of stock, so I would definitely recommend notifying yourself on the website if it's not currently in stock in your size. Oh my goodness, this is very, very dark for me, but I always say if you want to do something that's a bit out of your comfort zone, then also look to design features that you are comfortable with. So for me it would be the silhouette and the scallop neckline. It's kind of like a brownie burgundy, so great for transitioning the wardrobe from summer into, okay, I'll say it, autumn. We're all thinking it, so I'll just say it. But really, really comfortable piece that actually looks really smart, but essentially kind of feels like you're wearing pajamas. It's just so soft. I love a knitted top, and I think that the scallop just adds a bit of fun and personality in a really, really easy to wear way. Do we have pockets? No, we don't, but the skirt is kind of like a jersey anyway, so it's not completely crucial. There's something very warm about this colour, which I think is really flattering. And the skirt is actually a little bit pleated, which again is just a really nice detail. Considering it's like a jersey fabric, the fact that they've made it pleated just elevates it just that tiny bit. Very, very elegant length. It would be a nice workwear piece, and again the kind of thing that when those temperatures do drop, I'll just pop on a really nice knitwear over the top, and then you'll just see this beautiful brown burgundy skirt coming out the bottom, similar to the dress that I just showed you, although completely different use case. Again, I think this is one that will get really good price per wear. If you do like to dress really beautifully around the home, if you work from home, then this is a really nice option for that, because as I said, it is just so comfortable. So with this next one, I was really thinking again about those easy to grab holiday pieces for lunches, for breakfasts, for hanging around in your villa or hotel room, and I'm just a little bit in love with this quite nostalgic floral print that we're seeing a lot of at the moment. It's almost as though it's got a bit faded by the sun. If you've seen my really beautiful 2 Chloe swimsuits, I'll pop some photos up on the screen here. It's that kind of vibe, and again I feel like the nostalgic florals are really trending right now. Because this is essentially a jersey, strappy, wide strap dress, it's just so easy to throw on. It doesn't need any ironing or steaming, so it's a really easy breezy holiday dress. And again, the kind of thing that I can imagine being in my wardrobe for a really long time. Really comfortable, I think the colour's flattering, it's a very simple silhouette, and also something that I know I'm going to want to wear on warm days here at home. Apparently we've got another heat wave coming. It'll probably be when we're away. I have to stop negatively manifesting like that. But yeah, relaxing around the house or on a holiday villa, this is the perfect dress. Now, I really hope you're not getting whiplash from all the back and forth between the super summery prints and these slightly deeper, more autumnal colours, but there was something about this dress that I thought, yes, that is so elegant. The neckline that I love, and a really, really beautiful fit. It is in our favourite shade for the autumn winter months, this beautiful espresso brown, but there's something about the fabric which makes it that little bit more wearable and casual almost, because it is this, I don't want to say jersey, but it's a really, kind of feels like jersey, really soft material, but the silhouette is very, very classic and feminine. I feel like for semi-smart work lunches, for me this is going to be perfect if you are presenting at a work event, or you want to look really beautiful and feminine for a girl's lunch, and leaning into a very, very wearable colour for the upcoming season. Yeah, I think this is going to be a real winner. Up next is this Absolute Beauty, and yes, this is the same silhouette as the pink one that I shared with you. However, in this gorgeous lemon yellow, the colour of the season, with this absolutely stunning, again, quite nostalgic floral print. We've got that same lovely lattice details, square neckline, pocket detail, and really lovely elegant length. This would most definitely be an option for the wedding. However, I shared a little wish list graphic on my Instagram stories not that long ago, and my sister-in-law Petra messaged me saying, Josie, I'm wearing that to the wedding. So this one is officially off limits so that we're not twinning, but I might just keep it for general wearing on the holiday, the times that we're not together as a family. Or maybe I should just see if Petra is willing to share with me, because it really is such a gorgeous dress, so elegant. And the things I love about this brand in particular is that the dresses just always feel like they're timeless. They're not on trend, and they're certainly not trendy. They just feel like they could be worn throughout many, many years. And it is officially a hat trick when it comes to this dress design. However, this one is a little bit shorter, much shorter in fact, to just above the knees. But if you are a huge fan of this silhouette like I am, then having a shorter option is great for those seriously toasty holiday days. Sometimes as a 32-33-year-old, I wonder if this length is a little bit short, but I do still really love it. I think it's very fun, perfect for summer, and a great little holiday dress. This one has got blue florals, very, very delicate blue florals, and then all of the lovely design details that we loved so much in the other dresses. We've got another winning silhouette here. I think this might just be my best ever summer dress haul for the designs, for the classicness, the timelessness, and the amount that I think I will wear these pieces. This one has got more of a tiny little pink dipsy floral, and I don't know how well you can see, but it's got really beautiful silhouette pattern. The way that the pattern has been cut around the waist. We do have a little bit of smock at the back here to really cinch it in, and actually the straps are adjustable, which is great because I always feel like you want it to be set at the perfect height. It's that mid-axis kind of length as well, so very demure, perfect for special summer events. There's something quite romantic and cottagecore-y about this dress, and I think this is the kind of one that for lots of different summer events, for work especially, will suit so many different dress codes. This dress is giving picnic blanket vibes in all of the very best ways. I absolutely love this green check gingham, and once again, perfect silhouette, straight across the top, and very thin little straps. We don't have pockets in this one because we don't want anything to ruin the silhouette, and I love how leg elongating it looks with this really high cut bodice, and then the skirt kind of starts even before my ribs finish, but it's got a really lovely hang to it with this beautifully weighty fabric. But colour wise and silhouette wise, I just know that this is one you're going to be seeing me wearing a lot on our Italian trip and other special events that we've got planned over the rest of the summer here in the UK. Tonight, as I'm filming this, I'm actually attending a plant swapping party that turns into a bit of a party at Daylesford, and I think this is the perfect dress for such an occasion. Now this one, very similar, but a few minor adjustments to the silhouette. We still have the adjustable straps, which is very, very handy, and that gorgeous fit and flare silhouette, which I think is so flattering. The skirt on this dress is really full, lots of weighty fabric, so the hang to it is perfection. The only thing is I find that the neckline on this feels really open. It feels like a really big neckline, so I'm slightly leaning towards the other ones, but please let me know what you guys think. I love the blue floral pattern on this. I think it's very, very elegant. It feels very princessy. It feels as though, yeah, literally a modern day Cinderella dress, and I love the length. It's just a tiny bit shorter than the other dresses, but there's something for me that I don't love about this neckline quite as much as the others. So when I'm deciding which to keep and which to send back, I don't think this one makes the cut, but please let me know what you guys think. It is still a beautiful dress, gorgeous, gorgeous skirt, lovely pocket detail, and that smocking at the back, which just ensures that the fit is perfection. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, a new room, and we're still trying on fabulous outfits. I get a little bit frazzled when filming these kinds of videos, so I find it so much easier to film them in batches. Might be a bit weird for you guys, so I apologise for that, but this is now the brightest room in the house because I'm filming this the following afternoon, so we will continue. I've gone for another darker coloured dress to kick things off for today, for the latter part of this video, but my goodness, this is still the perfect summer dress because of the really lovely lightweight linen material. I think for those holidays later in the summer, or special events later in the summer, as I think I said earlier in the video, I've got a sneaky feeling that September and late summer, the time that we all call autumn, but let's be honest, it's still summer. It's warm, but we really want to start embracing the colours of the upcoming season, which is why I do like to have a few brown and like autumny toned pieces that are still summery silhouettes. I know we don't want to start thinking about that yet, but I do think this dress ticks all of those boxes. The silhouette is a really gorgeous, simple silhouette, quite like a column-y kind of detail, I would call it. Polka dots, which I love. We're going to Italy very soon, and I feel like Italians are actually a little bit more colourful, so I probably won't take this one with me on our Italy trip, I don't think. But then we do have a friend's birthday abroad at the end of next month, so I think this will be perfect for that. It's got a nice low scoop back. It is a very, very elegant dress. Great for those days when you're walking around towns, exploring new places. If it gets a little bit chilly in the evening, you could put a little cardigan or a shawl over your shoulders. But the fit is gorgeous, the fabric is gorgeous, and I think it's going to be a really nice one as we start to embrace those autumnal colours that still need summery fabrics and silhouettes. While I have this on, I'll show you a few bags which I've ordered, quite unnecessarily. I don't need any of these bags. I have a really fantastic selection of basket bags already, but I would say that basket bags are my weakness. So this one is actually very unlike any that I currently have. It's got a kind of floral pattern woven into it, and I'm just trying to think how practical the shape and size, well, I know the size will be really practical. Like, can you imagine just trotting through the cobbled streets of south of France or wherever you might be holidaying? This is such a great, great holiday look, and actually I do think you'd fit quite a lot in this bag. It's also a really nice one if you're just nipping out at home, nipping to the supermarket, to the shops. You can just stick loads of stuff in here. You could fit your extra little cardigan if you think it's going to get a little bit chilly. Need to remind myself of the price of this. I'm Not an Ordinary Bag, composed of cotton recycled fibres and sustainably grown bamboo. I'm biodegradable and recyclable. That's a really good point. So if you buy a bag like this, you could, I'm not going to, but you could put this in your compost heap. Now there's an interesting idea. I won't be doing that, don't worry. But for being super sustainable, that is a really, really good option. Now this may look like a dress, but it is actually a little two-piece, which I think is really, really cute. Sorry, I was just looking in the mirror there. And again, it is the silhouette of summer, the fabric of summer, but the tones of autumn. I don't like talking about it at this time of year either, but I know that so many people actually don't like summer and they just want to whisk their minds to autumn. I can't relate. I love summer, but I get it. We all get excited for cozy months, cinnamon lattes and things like that. So yeah, I understand. But this is another one for late summer holidays or late, like mid-September kind of events, when you get a random heat wave, which is probably gonna happen. Call me the weatherman. But yeah, this is perfect for that. The flowers are quite like autumnal flowers. We've got some dahlias in there. I don't know what this is meant to be. What do you guys, you can't even see. What do you think this is meant to be? Is it a lotus flower? These I would say are definitely dahlias, but the colours are gorgeous. Just a little bit nostalgic, very, very autumnal. Again, with a basket bag. Let's try another one because I did order a few. This is interesting. So this one is a green basket bag. Now maybe I could justify keeping this because I do not have a green basket bag. The straps are, what are they like? Kind of woven leather, so that wouldn't biodegrade in my compost heap, but it is a really lovely fabric. Look at that. So this is woven, probably that bamboo mix, and then you've got a leather strap here. That's a beautiful bag, very versatile. That could be a really lovely holiday bag. Also really light, so a fantastic one for switching up your bags on holiday, because I'm guilty of just taking the same bag out with me day after day after day, and it's going to collapse a lot more flat and be a lot more packable than the more rigid basket bags. It's also got shoulder straps in it. These are probably long enough to wear on your shoulders anyway, but yeah, those little skinny straps make this very practical. I think I definitely prefer this bag and have more of a room in my wardrobe for this one rather than the first one. But the whole outfit I think is really gorgeous, a great one for late summer, and I like the fact that you could wear these two things separately. You could wear the top with a pair of trousers, a pair of jeans. You could wear a nice loose billowy linen white shirt with the skirt. That would look really gorgeous. Yeah, really, really happy with this two-piece. Okay, this next dress is a funny one because half of me loves it because it's so easy to pull on, it's super elasticated. I know that popping on over a bikini or even using as a bit of a tent to like take your old bikini off and put a fresh one on after lunch, this is great. The material is really weighty, so it's got a really nice hang to it, and again, that late summer, looking to the autumn colours, fabulous. However, if you are not wearing a bikini top, I'm not wearing any bra or anything underneath this right now, and you accidentally tread on the front of your dress and it like flops down or pulls down, or if you, I don't know, just have a little error in your ways, then 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝑴𝒆 are out for the world to see. So it's a risky dress, but I think the risk might be worth it because it's so fabulous. You just have to be really careful not to like step on the front of it and pull it down, because I can see myself doing that. I definitely can. But I think I will actually take this to Italy. I really like the fabric. It's actually got quite a nice weight and like smartness to it, and I can see myself throwing this on. We're staying in a villa for a week at the end of the trip. It's going to be quite a mega trip, and I think on a villa holiday when you're with your family, you just want things that are easy to throw on, like, oh, we're sitting down for breakfast, let's just whiz this on, and it's just quick and easy and comfy. You can eat a lot because it's, you know, it's like a tent. So yeah, do really, really like this, but please heed my warning. 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝑴𝒆 may be freed. Ooh, I have got little straps dangling out. I always wonder why they do this when the dress has got cap sleeves, because I thought the whole point was to keep it on the coat hanger, and I don't think this dress would ever have a problem staying on the coat hanger. And what a lovely dress this is. Super versatile. I probably should wear a slightly more structured bra. We've got pockets, we've got a really beautiful skirt that again reminds me of a ballet character skirt, thanks to these little pleats down here at the bottom, just very, very subtle little pleats. pants. It's one that's really, really comfortable to wear. Depending on your work, this could be like a smarter day work dress, I feel, or just a really lovely one for fun social things with the girls. Really beautiful little ruffle detail on the sleeves here. I think that is so pretty. I've got, I think I was probably wearing this yesterday as well, my little 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 necklace on, which just kind of, you know, it's kind of necklace you can leave it on and forget about it. Silhouette and style, very elegant, very feminine, very comfortable, just really, really comfortable and wearable. If you are, again, thinking about summer holidays and those lunchtime occasions, or you're popping out for breakfast, heading down to the boulangerie to get your baguettes, whatever you might be doing, I think it's a really gorgeous one. Very, very comfortable, very versatile. And again, the kind of thing that doesn't really age, so you can wear this in your holiday or home wardrobe for many years to come. And I think it'll look really nice with a basket bag. To be honest, every summer outfit looks nice with a basket bag, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Let me know what you think. So pretty. This next one is kind of like a t-shirt and a full-bodied skirt stitched together as a dress, and I do really, really like both pieces, and I like how the smartness of the skirt is brought down a notch with the casualness of the t-shirt. I was very conscious of getting makeup on the t-shirt, so I actually put one of the dust bags from the handbags over my face. Probably not to be recommended, but I didn't get any makeup on that, so that's good going. I find, by the way, random side note, the Bare Minerals makeup setting spray, I'll leave it linked down below alongside this outfit, is amazing for stopping your makeup transferring onto clothing. FYI, it's a goodie. So the skirt has got pockets, hallelujah, and the material of the skirt is absolutely gorgeous. This is one that, again, I can see myself wearing for lots of different occasions, both at home and on holiday. Very timeless, very classic. I want to wear something like this in Nantucket with a little Ralph Lauren cable knit over my shoulders. It's really, really, really nice. The quality is absolutely gorgeous. Sorry if that makes you a bit dizzy. Again, possibly a slightly more structured bra could be wise, but actually it's the skirt that I love the most, and I would definitely wear, because the t-shirt is quite tight, I would definitely wear a jumper over the top of this to make it appear that it is just a skirt. But then if you get a little bit toasty, I think it's gorgeous as a dress as well. Really classic, really timeless, really pretty. Yes, I'm a big fan of this outfit. Okay, while I found that last dress fairly okay to get on, that was very challenging to take off. So heed my warning. I would probably do the whole shower cap over the face situation. Luckily I didn't get any makeup on it, but it was not an elegant maneuver, let's just say that. Up next, we have got a gorgeous dress, and those that know the brand will know that this zip detail at the front is very synonymous with 𝑚&𝑚. 𝑚&𝑚 just always have the most elegant and gorgeous pieces, perfect for special events. The material is almost like a jacquard, and if I bring you down so it doesn't get so blown out, you can probably see this really beautiful floral detail on top of the dress here. It's almost like raised stitching. Very elegant length. You've actually got, and I've never seen this before, invisible zip pockets. So if you want to use them, whether it's just for posing or for, I don't know, you wouldn't really want to put anything in them because it would ruin the shape of the dress, but then when you don't want them, it's an invisible little zip. You can't even see that that's there. Again, the weight of this fabric is really, really beautiful. This would actually be a nice registry office wedding dress. It's got that quality to it, the really elegant fit and flare silhouette, beautiful length, lovely midi, and I love how it swoops out into quite a soft A-line skirt. Really gorgeous material, very elegant, very timeless, but again, for pretty smart work events, like if you're receiving an award or hosting a dinner, this is a great option for that. Perfect for any slightly smarter occasions. Definitely feels like a smart dress. I'm trying to think when I could wear this. I am hosting a couple of things next month, which this could be perfect for. Well, my darlings, we have almost made it. We are down to the two last dresses. I was going to say the two penultimate dresses, but this is the penultimate dress. It's another one which is fabulous for holidays. I am brasileiras, which is fine. Pockets, yes, we do have pockets, and it's, what is the name of this fabric? I think they call it cheesecloth, where it's that really nice light cotton, Great for beachy days, great for exploring new towns, great for traveling actually, if you don't mind traveling in white, because it doesn't really crease that much. I love this crochet detail at the top here. The neckline is really pretty detail, and it's going to keep you nice and cool on a warm day. It's actually a zip, so you can step into it, so it's really nice and easy to get on and off, which is very important because I just cannot be bothered putting things over my head during some holidays, which I know sounds ridiculous. One more bag to show you. This is gorgeous. This is straw bag floral embroidery, absolutely adorable, with the tan leather straps. The reflection of that door being open was bothering me, and again, really good size. The dress is more of a maxi length, so if you are smaller than me, I'm about 5'4", you might need to shorten it. I don't know, it's about 3 inches off the ground for me. Let me show you. But this is practically my summer uniform. Lovely white dress, little block heels. These are my 𝑚𝒔𝒆 sandals, can't remember the name of them, but they have been something that I've just worn and worn and worn and worn. And then the bag is such a pretty little addition, and the florals just give it such a beautiful feminine touch. Holy moly, we have made it to the final dress. If you guys are still here, I am so impressed. I would love for you to leave a comment down below with your favourite yellow thing, whether it's a buttercup or lemon sherbet. Leave me your favourite lemon coloured thing down below to show me how amazing you are that you got to the very end. This last dress is a really lovely lightweight dress, perfect for scorching hot holidays in the colour of the season. Did we start with a yellow dress? Quite possibly. It feels like 9 years ago, the beginning of this video. Really lightweight material, super easy and incredibly light to throw in your suitcase. If you're just going hand luggage only and you want something that's going to see you through day to night, or even beach wear, although it feels a little bit kind of silky. It's got a tiny little bit of drape in the middle. It's actually a halter neck, like you do the straps up yourself, so you could make it a little bit higher if you want to. Really comfortable to wear, and I'm pretty sure this dress is in the sale at the moment, really reduced, so you can find all the corresponding links in the description box down below. Now my darlings, I don't know about you, but I need a cup of coffee, I need a big glass of water, so that is it for this mega summer outfit try on. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on a full fashion video like this, maybe one per season. Let me know what you think, but as always, I'm so grateful that you watched the video. Stay tuned, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.